Welcome everybody to today's stream Ladies in Charge event, where all the people in charge are women. Here today on Omaha, we have a whole bunch of different teams in play. I saw 27th, I saw 508, RDG, RMC, so many teams. But we should have a grand old time today on Omaha with West Vierville as the midpoint. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about West Verville. We have the church right here that everybody knows and loves. These walls down to the south that don't play too big of an impact except for when we get to here. These will see some tanks peek out of them over the course of the match. And then over here in the hard camp, we should see plenty of proxy satchels go off around these buildings and everything. But remember, all the squad leads, all tank people, tank commanders, the commander, lost sauce, everybody, every one of those is a lady. So we'll see if the ladies end up beating the crap out of each other, which I'm sure they will today. Should be a good one. It's a nice casual competitive event. Don't expect too much urgency for the 5-0. They just want to play for a nice 2-3-3-2, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe they'll take us by surprise and want to play really aggressively. We have one transport truck coming up to the north. Looks like we may have had some Rocketeers a little bit over to the right. Transport truck, more rockets. Nobody's home though. All the raspberries jump out. And as is tradition on West Verville, we will see the allies get inside these buildings right here. And then the Axis will occupy those on the other side with this road dividing them perfectly down the middle. Commanding today for the allies is Lady Aneska, right down below. And then for the Axis, we have Lost Sauce. Axis stacking the northern... I wonder if they did get a middle truck snipe? I wonder if their mid truck got sniped. I don't know. Huh. Okay. So, the allies are going to have pretty strong cap as the, the Axis are all jumped up, bunched up here, up to the north. Don't see the Axis getting this back at all, but who knows? We could be surprised. No Lukes. We just have the P4, and the P4 may have gotten stuck on something, or they're waiting for somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. Meanwhile, the allies are bringing up the medium Sherman Stewies. Hasn't been used either, so no Lukes or Stewie off the opening. We do have a Greyhound down to the bottom. And there we go. Pretty straightforward cap, everybody. Going to the Axis. Teddy Terror up in the top with the MG42. Gonna use that picture for later. That's gonna be perfect for a thumbnail. Scrano coming over here to the opposite side. Now Scrano could have a lethal proxy satchel on this building. No proxy satchel has been placed just yet. Everyone's still pretty much contained around West Vierville. We do have some movement down to the south, with some raspberries getting maybe a little bit closer to the border, but not pushing all the way westward. We do have a Puma around the back line. Allies with really strong south control. Church Road has a skeleton crew right now. Just Mike squad in the back line. Here comes the medium Sherman. Coming down the road. Rocket over here to the back. Another rocket. Sherman may be one away. You know, I never am 100% sure how far away the Shermans are from getting destroyed. I mean, sometimes it takes 3 rockets, other times 4. It's never clear. There we go. And the rocket cleans it on up. Hard to see the name. JPL. Rocket comes in from JPL. And we see the raspberries bunched all up. You know, the bomber run's going to be ready in about 3 minutes. This could be very, very nice. If they stay grouped up like that. Strafing run makes its way. I think I got one. The strafing run is another one where I'm never quite certain how many it's going to get. Do have the Puma, though. Gets the northern garrison for the Allies. It's a 3-person Puma. I'm going to go down to the south maybe and be able to wipe that outpost. This Puma could do some work. But the Puma's going to try to risk it and go back to the front line. Go over here behind all these OPs. Throat Goat is going to spot it. 2 transport trucks stuck together. Rocket barely misses from verbal predation. Another rocket. A little bit short. Nope, one does hit the Puma. Well, this verbal predation can sink a long one. Oh no, it comes into the back from Rail Game to finish it off. Already, so no big Puma. That Puma could have had a huge back line spawn wipe across the board. But the Allied AT stepped up, was able to wipe it clear. 4th point pressure non-existent. We do have the Greyhound that's coming around the rears. Greyhound does, and this is another opportunity for the recon vehicles to wipe out those front door spawns. And it's going to just leave the outposts for the Axis, and then they're going to get boxed in potentially. And after they get boxed in, they will be boxed out. As when you're just relying on outposts, it's only a matter of time before those suckers get wiped. Proxy Satchel goes off right in the middle of the hard camp. Plenty of raspberries still alive. Looks like they were warned to stay back in time. But really no more blueberries left. And they'll be coming in from their OP spawn points in just a moment. Front door looks fine. I can expect to see some Allied flanks down to the far, far south. Rocket sails into the Greyhound below. And the Greyhound shenanigans will end. That opening P4 did not make it up to the line unless it got knocked out somewhere. There's the medium Sherman. I don't know what happened. Oh no, there, I hear it. Okay, it's here in the middle of the road for Vierville. Okay. That makes sense. Starting to see some frontline aggressive play. Getting a little bit closer here. Dog Squad could have a really nice garrison. Hell Let Moose may get that up momentarily. And what that's going to allow to do, everybody, is you're going to see a nice front door spawn wave be able to just directly attack Church Road for the most part. And for those of you just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers. I play for the competitive PC team Helios. Been in the competitive scene for around 3.5 years now. Hoping to bring you that 3.5 years of experience to today's stream. So far we have seen 1 capture by the Allies on West Verville. Nothing real crazy yet. Pretty good exchange so far between both sides. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go and drop them in chat. And if you're interested in competitive Helios, be sure to check out the link, the Discord link in the video description, where you can join as a console or PC recruit. Plus, if you're not interested in that, you can always do a casual member. Panzer IV backing up. Gotta be careful. We've seen the tanks time and time again do their flipperooskies. If they hit one of these objects, these walls, the hedgehogs a little bit incorrectly, the Panzer IV is going to try to climb the wall. Can it get over it, Sergeant Snow? And oof, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. We have the first bombing run of the matchup going for the Allies, coming at an angle up here to the north. Oh, no, that's a... Oh, okay, that is an Axis bombing run, okay. It looked like it was a little bit farther to the north. Both sides holding the strong point really well. We're going to have a potential flex over here, though. I was wrong about sides playing for a nice 3-2-2-3. It looks like they are going to be pretty aggressive. I thought it was more of a semi-casual. Oh, we'll just take it easy over mid, but nope, they're going for blood. Frag out, Camrad. Next bombing run coming in from the Axis. Let's remember the competitive average is around 3. Lady Aneska, right here behind the house on point. Bombing runs a little bit deep. Could get 1, 2, maybe. There's 2. And Peanut. Oh, Peanut is just on the edge. Russo. Grenade bounces over to the left of Russo. Don't. Oh, Russo begins to move. Another nade bounces. They're going to attempt to get near the building. Bear did not see that one coming. Russo pokes. Russo. Lucifer. Waiting to intercept. And we see the Allies gain a little bit of ground to the south, but so far the defense has been holding pretty well. Another P4 down the road. There are plenty of proxy centrals go off on West Vierville, so it's always good to hear. Panzer Force holding. We do have another Puma working our way around the back line. Gonna go for those front door garrisons, no doubt. Have a chance to blast that one and then circle south, wipe an outpost. And for a secondary, up here on the beach, we do have a 76 that may be Stuckarooskies. Let's go take a look on the 76. Or did they flip? Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Malcolm standing by it. Malcolm. Jumbo. Trying to get through here. Oh, they're just wedged a little bit. Oh. Oh, just you gotta go up this at such a fine angle. And it didn't go their way this time. Now they're gonna need to get, I think, a medium Sherman or heavier to be able to push this off. And obviously you gotta move this tank or else it's gonna block the this path upward. Camp Progress, though, comes in on West Vierville. We'll go over there and check, ladies and gentlemen. They could try shooting the bunker, maybe. And de-wedging themselves. Jumbo points the barrel to the rear. Trying to find the closest spot to blast them out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We'll come back and check on them here in a little bit. Okay. Let's go. Over here to the front line. The Axis have gotten control over the other side of the hard camp. One pump gump. Takes one out. You hear the 76 rounds firing. Axis about 90. Oh, no. Private Forest, or Reverend Forest. And the window. And the cap goes to the Axis. We have our second cap of the matchup already. Within the first 17 minutes, not too shabby. Lady Oneska. Get a POV of Lady Oneska. Holding. Here's the grenade, maybe. Lady Oneska. A little bit undecided what to do here. Maybe consulting the map real quick. Checking out defense. 173 defense looks fine. We got a couple of blueberries probing the area. Lady Oneska pokes around. Takes aim for Private Ninja. Holds fire. Decides that mercy is the best option. We have Goober and Premium Note on the opposite side. Down to the south, Raspberries holding strong here. Axis not able to get control of this key southern complex. This is part of the key ways that Allies can recap, because once they get boxed out to these open fields over here to the east, it's so difficult. We've seen time and time again on this map how the infantry just cannot really get anything going, no matter how much smoke they throw. Unless they have overwhelming tank superiority, it's really not going to be an option. Down here to the south, we do see a medium 75 cruising forward. Medium 75 stops. We got Peanut and Larry McMeem over here to the left. Epic Ranger. Bluff. Slowly crawling forward. Another proxy satchel. Man, the proxy satchels are in high usage today. Goober over here to the right. Goober. Not able to get much farther with verbal predation to the rears. And the 75 will continue splashing the hard camp. Proxy satchel goes off. Another long-range rocket barely sails by Scrano. Take a look at these long-range rockets here. Reverend Forrest with a nice MG position of his own. Reverend Forrest. That look on his face. Absolute determination. Unwavering. And the Raspberries have been pretty much boxed out, ladies and gentlemen. We just have the medium Sherman down to the south. That's making a little bit of a chaotic push. Going to be very exposed to the Panzerschreck rounds that will no doubt be coming in any moment. Teddy Tear, one rocket to the left side. Thrower 66. Goober looking to get double satchels on. Oh, one satchel gets placed. Goober not able to get his on. Goober trying the other side. Another rocket. We heard a round from a P4, I believe. End up Sherman 75. Goes Bubba and do it. Man, I was really curious if they're gonna have a double satchel and the Sherman's just gonna push forward right into the hard camp. Down here on the road, another P4 making its way. No Tigers yet. No Tigers. We do the first 76 up to the north. They did get it unwedged. They rammed a Greyhound. Okay, they got a Greyhound and they rammed it right into it. You know, that's always the thing I'm unsure about. Sometimes I see the Greyhound do literally nothing to the heavy. And I guess in this case, they were able to get it to work. Wrath of Thor. Up here to the top. Getting a nice position. here behind the chimney. And the Axis are making really good ground up to the next hedge. And this will really disrupt the Allied plans if they're able to get control of this. As there'd be another hedgerow, an open field they'd be boxed out of. Jumbo 76 begins to back up. Rocket! A bit short. Jumbo should be just fine. Precision strikes are ready to go, everybody. So we'll try to keep an eye out for those. Puma down to the south. Once again, just a Puma and a medium for the Axis. No heavies, no Tigers. Mines being placed on the northern road. Very good. Love to see mine uses. I mean, how many times have we seen on stream? Mines stop enemy movements all over the place. And clutch movements. Tanks, infantry going for garrisons. Infantry going for outposts. Another bombing run on its way. This will be a Allied bombing run going up to the north there. We'll see how this works. Now, don't underestimate the power of a good airhead. It's another thing on console we see do very well are those airheads that float down in the back line and catch the enemy off guard. 3 on the bombing run so far for the Allied commander. There we go. For the Allies, can pop the airhead maybe right up here. Right in this, on the very edge. While the Axis push out, maybe, who knows? Don't see it floating on in the back line. Couple raspberries though. King Squad coming around to the rears. King Squad is, can't quite get the name. Major Tip Toucher. Could have a really good opportunity for a backline garrison. And in just a moment, they got to scout the border. Remember, always scout the border. And look for any garrisons for the enemy on the opposite side. Sergeant Malarkey, Woody. Coming to check everything out. 76 push for some reason. I think they're getting beat up in the back. Jumbo continues on. Another rocket. Ricochets. Oof. I don't know how many more the Jumbo could take. It's trying to steam away in 4th gear. Assault players obviously won't be able to catch up to it. It should be fine. We do have the Panzer IV down to the south. That is the barrel's facing the south. I believe this Jumbo 76 will be able to make it back to safety. Jim Rat. Rev up top. Jim Rat should see Rev. Oh no! Rev sees Jim Rat and wins it with the Car 98. Now, Rev may have an angle on that 76. I don't know, but Rev is going to get into a little bit of hot water. Put a POV of Rev. Panzer Shrek ready to go. Rev. Looking for that garrison, most likely. Going to try to rush up here. And nails it. Does not waste a second. Frags out 1. Fubar for life. Rev, looking for more targets. Verbal predation. Oh, catches a look at the other way. Rev. Juicy Woosy as well. Oh, Juicy Woosy. Rev on a little bit of frag streaks. Oh, says no, not today to 1 pump gump. Rev is moving. Peanut as well, and now gonna burn the OP. Oh. You know what, Rev feels good about that one. There's nothing to hang your hat on. Jumbo 76 taking some shots, it sounded like. Looks like the repair station Sergeant Jack will be... or looks like the tank crewman Sergeant Jack will be building a little rep station here for the Jumbo. There we go. Larry McMean coming over here behind. Do have the back line garrison up. Nice job by King Squad. Love to see it. Major tip toucher. Garrison is all good to go. The only person that could dismantle it right now is Tour. Tour lies low. Maybe waits for reinforcements. Front line for the Allies has solidified. A couple Woolbury movements down to the south, but nothing serious as of yet. We'll keep an eye on that Jumbo. See if any of those sneaky satcheliers try to sneak up on it, as we have seen countless times here on SmithersCast. Over here to the back, the Raspberries skirmishing with the Blueberries. Dunn takes a rocket, still survives. Dunn peeks around the corner, going up against a 1 versus 2. Woody pulls out the... Woody! No, runs out of ammo, Woody! And Dunn wins a 1 versus 2 up here to the north. But falls victim to the shotgun from Comrade. Lost Sauce over here to the back. Lost Sauce lines up the shot. Guns down 1, guns down 2. A nice double kill for Lost Sauce. Down here to the south, supply truck from a AT player. Run it around. Panzer IV gets destroyed, it sounds like. Yes, sure does. 76 still on the front line. Once again, waiting for the first precision strikes. Not happening just yet. I believe somebody in my squad just pinged it, so we may see a Stuka, although the 76 begins to back out of the way. Lady Niska. Stuka. Stuka? Oh, I thought I heard it. Oh no, maybe I'm hearing things, everybody. I swore I heard a Stuka in my left earphone. Headphone. So we have a Tiger down to the south. And we have another Tiger up to the north HQ. 76 right here, ready to go. Medium 75. Tiger's pushing. Tiger's pushing. Tiger's pushing through the open. Oh, no, that's a Panther. Not a Tiger. Okay, so we're using Panthers here today. Panther pushes. Looks. Does it see the 76? It does. One shot goes in. And the Panther should have this 1 versus 1 victory. No, they turret shot. And the Jumbo's going to have a chance to fire on back. Oh, hold on. We got 2-2. 2 for 2. Panther fires another one. No, and the Jumbo wins the duel, even though the Panther had the opening shot advantage. Oh, that's a big victory for the Jumbo crew. Let's go see who's in Jumbo crew. Major Colm, Sergeant Jack, Lieutenant Bear, taking home the victory. West Vierville looks all nice and secure. The backline garrison did get taken out, so that it will not be an option for the Allies. Right now, they're working through some sort of front door push. And that's one of the most brutal... I mean, Obviously, Foy is probably... Foy or Kursk is... One of those two is one of the worst front door pushes possible. Grunts, 0331. Coming over here to inspect church. No real southerly action. I mean, everybody's pretty much cut off around the 5 grid, it seems. Got a little bit of skirmishes in between 5 and 6, but everything else right here. That next tiger or panther, I'm not too sure. Assuming it could be one of either. Or either one of them. Working out way to the north, going down on the southern road. One raspberry heading up to the top of the church. May decide to jump up on top of the roof here. Let's go take a look. For those new players watching, you can see maybe how you get on top of the Omaha church roof. Let's take a look. Nope, nope, nope. Decides to not go up here. Looks around. Not much. Not many real attainable shots without giving your position away that much. Done, Pierre. Everything's good to go. Nice OP spread from the Axis. Very good coverage to the south. They may have... I mean, this is such an open ground to push from, but we have a couple supply trucks going hand in hand. Allied commander did get wiped. I'm assuming there's a commander in there. Grezini will come over with the satchel and place it. One pump gun. Strafing run up to the north. Both allied tanks in position, but not pushing forward just yet. Jumbo 76 is wide out in the open. Could be an easy takedown for the next Axis heavy. They are standing proud and very confident out here in the open. One shot rings in. 76 looks in that direction. Another one to the front. Oh, and the 76 goes ba-ba-ba-dooey. 75 is going to try to make their way up. Oh, that came in from an AT gun placement. .75 takes care of the ATG, but a rocket sailed in from the right. Bombing run over here on the front line. Going at a nice angle. Good position here for the Axis. Win 73 looks really strong. Raspberries. Very good control over here to the west. We do see a garrison placed from the Axis right on the border, though. And this could be detrimental depending on how much ground they're able to gain off of it. There's a lot of opportunity for the Axis right now to relocate some of these bodies from front door to other parts of the map. I don't think they need that many up here, but we'll see how this adjusts. Sergeant Thrower 66 Crawling to the wheat field. Gratefully Dead crawling right next to Corporal Punishment. Who will notice who? Gratefully Dead. Goes right next to Corporal Punishment. Round sales over here to the back. We got a couple explosions that just happened. Let's take a look. We have a medium 75 and a Puma over here to the rears. We have an AT gun over here to the back. Guessing that... I'm wondering if the Puma took out the 75 while I was watching the crawling exchange, the wheat field. We have another 76 coming up from the beach, everybody. A couple raspberries down here to the southwest. Looking to potentially get another garrison. Front door West Vierville actually sees a little bit of penetration, but not quite. They're almost there. Verbal predation has made it pretty far. Oh, my goober. Able to intercept them in the wheat field. Hell, that moose up top. Hell, that moose. I'm making the fight. Look at Hell, that moose go. Go, Hell, that moose go. Hell, that moose probably can't believe it. Wow. Sprinted right across the open field. And here Hell, that moose is. Wowee, wow. Look at that. Uninterrupted. He's going to ping that garrison, though, unfortunately. And the Axis may respond to that. Garrison. Somebody may be spawning on it momentarily. Hello, Moose is checking out everything. Hello, Moose coming around. She's looking. She sees the garrison going to start dismantling. Maybe under the 3-second rule. Not too sure. Nope, looks okay. We do have Remy, though. Burns the outpost. Hello, Moose in for a little bit of a firefight. Hello, Moose takes out one. No, loses the fight against Jay-Z, though. Jay-Z, of course, popular American rapper, joining us here today on stream. You know, we all, throughout all walks of life, it's kind of crazy. As I say this in a lot of streams, how many people come from so many different professions to play competitive Hella Loose. We've seen Jay-Z, Will Smith, Mel Gibson, President Trump, Mia Khalifa, who else have we seen? We've seen Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, there's just so many people that end up playing this game. It's kind of crazy. I don't think you see these people play Fortnite, Battlefield 6. I don't think you can really say that. I think Hella Loose is the only place I've seen this happen. But Jay-Z working over here to the left. Oh, nice proxy satchel over there, takes out Lost Sauce. And the garrison will be lost. Camrad over to the left. Jay-Z pokes. Peeks, and guns down Camrad. Big spawn wave over here to the southwest, everybody. No Axis penetration into the backline. Everything looks all nice and clean right now. .49 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this Ladies in Charge event hosted by 27th and Bad Company here on Omaha, where all the squad leads and people in charge are women. So we're going to see how this match goes today. And so far we've seen two caps. First going to the Allies and then the Axis. We're able to cap it back. Pretty concentrated action. Nothing really spread out to the bottom. Everything is all around E3, E4, a little bit in the 5-grid square, but pretty easy to focus on it. Don't have to spread it too far wide, which is nice from a camera standpoint. I washed for supper. Juicy Woosy. Felix coming around to the back. Juicy Woosy. Wipes an outpost. Trying to do the little shaky bake. Or the Trying to do a little, shake back and forth there. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. What am I was trying to think about something. The, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. What song am I thinking of? Oh my gosh. How can I forget the name of that song? To the left, to the left, to the right, now shake it on. Oh my gosh, I can't forget. Remember the name of this song. To the left. Okay, I gotta stop saying it. To the left. It's one of the most popular songs. And I can't think of it right now. Oh, this is killing me. Raspberries working around to the back. Led by Easy Squad. Going for maybe that front northern garrison. Bumhead 2. Takes it out with a rocket, I believe. We have a Stewie. Stewie sailing into the circle. Epic Banger. Or Epic Ranger. Stewie approaching the road here. Guns down one. Guns down. A nice little explosion there for the AoE effect. Lucifer over here to the back. Stewie enters the open courtyard. Nothing here to see. No garrison on the hard cap or south of it. We do have the garrison up to the north, though. The Raspberries are closing on in. Allies looking to go all out for this recapture. No pressure on force. We do have a Panzer IV circling all the way down to the south. Stewie wipes an outpost, I believe. Sergeant Bear with the AT loadout. Sergeant Bear. Sergeant Bear. Oh, what a perfect angle. You can't miss, buddy. Engines is Stewie. Corporal Bluff. And there we go. Sergeant Bear gets himself a nice little Stewie takedown. Do have a Panzer IV up on the beachhead. Long range rocket barely misses. Another garrison placed by Lenny 90. Bumhead 2, Betty Boom. Really good pressure by the Allies. Now, can they force it on in? Or will the Axis repulse it? Over here down, I don't know what this P4 is doing. Punishment. Checking it out. Punishment dives low. Punishment has the Thompson loadout, so unfortunately, Corporal Punishment will need to get right up on it. And the Panzer IV spots. So Timmers, wrong 12 width, and Chalby will head on up to the north. I don't know what they were waiting for Middle HQ. I wonder if they were thinking that they spawned a 76. Or maybe, yeah, they're probably thinking they're going to be able to intercept it. Corporal Punishment. Did Corporal Punishment switch to the rocket loadout? No, still has the Thompson, unfortunately. May have a chance here, a little bit unsure. Corporal Punishment begins to crawl. Hoping for just one opportunity. Slowly but surely, can Corporal Punishment do it? Panzer IV begins to move a little bit. Corporal Punishment still crawling. Oh. The dedication by Corporal Punishment. Look at that. Still crawling. Oh, here he goes. Corporal punishment. Another assault player over there to the right. Panzer IV begins to book it. Jeep over here to the right. Oh, and the Panzer IV takes care of it. Panzer IV running away for the assault players to the back. Oh, corporal punishment. Oh, and another assault player as well. So the Panzer IV will escape, but no doubt its position has been reported back. They're gonna drop down this little cliff here, keep on going. No flipperskis, doing just fine and dandy. We're gonna have Ex-King Monson. Oh no! Ex-King Monson takes a shell right to the face. And the Panzer IV is gonna keep moving here. Panzer IV is in fourth gear. Oh, they hit a mine. Oh, what a nice mine placement. Very unexpected. Rocket barely misses from the back from JC. JC could potentially have a finishing one. Oh, takes too many shots from Pierre. Panzer IV is going to keep moving. This Panzer IV has another rocket. Verville predation. I don't know what that round was from. Panzer IV stops, blows up the garrison. I think, oh, but a round sails in from the rears. Airhead called in to the north of Wind 73. That was quite the journey the P4 had. Coming all the way around. Only to get taken out. Jumbo 76 out here in the open. Potentially a fresh target for a heavy like that coming up the road. Have to see how they play this. Jumbo 76 gets one shot in. They got a repair station and missed a Smokey. Over here to the back, Jumbo fires once more. Don't see an explosion. Flare pops. Major Combe. Rounds return fire, and the Jumbo 76 comes out ahead against the Panther. Or no, Tiger. We have Tiger. Always got to remember the Axis have two possible tanks. We do have the Airhead up there to the north. A couple blueberries able to make it off it. Raspberries did not notice it in time. 40 minutes left to go on the clock. Remy, Lenny. Looking to defend this against a southerly push. Lenny. The Goddess Sarah over to the right. Throws a grenade. Burns an outpost, I believe. Goddess Sarah about to go across here. The NG's blaring off. Larry McMeem. Oh, Larry McMeem. Takes out Goddess Sarah. Allies doing a good job, though, controlling this southern part. The Airhead, though, to the rears. Oh! No, the Airhead's alive and well and still pumping out blueberries like crazy. Plane flies above to the north and does not get the 76, but it does destroy the repair station. No other Axis heavies in sight, ladies and gentlemen. Only Axis tank right now is a Puma down to the south. We have a tank crew waiting in the top HQ for another one. This 76. Oh, wait, hold on. No. The Jumbo 76 did get destroyed. There's another Jumbo here, though. Okay, so they can use that one as coverage, maybe, but they're going to need some engineer support. Raspberries coming on in here. Throat Goat. Go get a POV of Throat Goat. Got Felix and Shaka Braho up there to support. Throat Goat's going to place down an outpost real quick. Wire blueprint right in front. Goes right through it without an issue. Camp progress begins, and the Allies suddenly have penetrated all up down to the south. Mamma mia, that came out of nowhere. Holy shnikes, they must have won a lot of frags. Bunkers started being built as well by the Axis, and all these will be turned into little Allied fortresses, including these Belgian gates. Right here in the middle of the road. And yeah, that came out of nowhere, everybody. I'm going to have to take a look at my map checks, but we do have the Jumbo 76 getting clapped up there to the north by AT gun rounds from Gratefully Dead and MF Crook. They don't care if they die now. They accomplished their objective. Yeah, once you're up there in the Jumbo, there's really nowhere you can go. But Hella Moose doing a good job of salvaging the 76s. Just salvaged one right there to the left. And now we'll be able to send this fuel over back into the Allied supply dumps. There we go. Nice job, Hella Moose. Bombing run comes through. The Axis have brought back a decent chunk of reinforcements, and now they're winning the cap race just barely. Axis bombing run coming over to the opposite side of the hard cap, it seems. Nobody's really there. It's sort of a misleading situation as all the big ally pushes from the south, and most of the hard cap bodies have been wiped out. But we do have more raspberries coming down below us. Bombing run may be a little bit too deep. Mr. Dr. Pleb goes through, gets toe popper, another one. Oh, gets two. Okay. Looked like it was going to be one of those ones where it doesn't get that much, but ended up getting a little bit. Next heavy on its way for the Axis. Remember, the two Jumbos were just lost up to the north, so the Allies may be hurting a little bit on heavy tanks. Reverend Forrest, Sergeant Bear down below. Reverend Forrest gets immediately wasted by the shotgun. Sergeant Bear falls victim to the Allies as well. Proxy satchels, artillery rounds. Spawn points down to the south. Medium Sherman heading up to the front line. So it looks like the Allies are going to be resorted to mediums for a little bit. We do have a Puma down in bottom HQ doing something. Waiting for the next Jumbo, and looks, oh my gosh. Okay, we'll pay attention to that. I'm assuming the tank commander is up on top of the boat and looking out there to the distance, waiting for the next 76 to be spawned on, and medium 75 over here into the hard cap. Rocket to the front. A little bit of progress here by the Allies. They got some front door action as well. Back line pressure. AT units, I'm assuming Camrad over there to the back. Good position there by that medium crew. Now they just got to be informed of this Panther that's trying to scale that wall gap. Panther, buddy, you guys are going to be a little bit too thick for that one. You're not going to be able to, you gotta shed some pounds. And now they're blocked by the Belgian gates, and so they can't get down there. Oh, the Belgian gates work against them. 33 minutes left to go, everybody. And the Belgian gates work in favor of the Allies. Premium note gets taken out by Larry McMee. Look at all these raspberries storming on forward. Throat Goat may be able to get a very nice outpost, but unfortunately keeps dying in this wheat field. Camp progress still coming in, though. It's still a fist fight, back and forth on all sides. Panther still isolated up to the north. Belgian gates blocking their way. They would have to back up and go all the way around in order to have an impact. Supplies fall for the Axis. 50% cap now for the Allies. Round lands right by the tube, and I think it was destroyed. Another proxy satchel. Oh, the proxy... Oh, no, proxy satchel was over there. Thought I cleared the Belgian gates. One tank crewman gets wiped out. Peanut approaching. Peanut going for the other tank crew member. Sergeant Jembo. But Peanut just says... Oh, Peanut relocates a little bit. Lenny. Trying to get over it. Oh, Lenny saves the Panther. Oh, so close. Nice job, Lenny. Very, very nice. Saving the heavy. Because no doubt the satchel was incoming within the next 5 seconds or so. Salvaging the Tiger. There we go. Takes care of it. Reinforce about to expire for the Axis. Car cap looking nice and strong. We get a POV of premium note. POV's not working on premium note. There's got to be a trick to it. It's got to be something of a trick to get it to work. Yardavis approaching the church here, getting into hot water. Yardavis, unfortunately, doesn't make it too far. Grease gun action. By Badger. Under 30 minutes left, everybody. Barbed wire also built. Axis really pumping out the defenses today. Medium 75 down below. Tucked nice away, but we do have a tank down to the rears. Hold on. A Panther has come around to the back, everybody, and they're about to fry everybody in their path. It's a double two-person Panther. And the Panther fries the medium 75. What a backline play. We do a big, fat, juicy raspberry spawn over there to the left. That's pouring on into the rears. Panzer IV of those coming back to deal with it. Corporal punishment. Only AT player in sight. Verbal predation also. Woody, can we see maybe a triple rocketeering take place on this P4? The Panthers also roaming through the wheat field looking for outposts. Another raspberries lying low. Another spawn wave comes up to the north. And during all this distraction, everybody, the Allies have been able to push through the northern open field and gain this ground. Oh, that's big. That's so big. Outpost garrison established. Now the garrison will be locked temporarily, but if the Axis are eliminated with 100 meters, well, the Allies are going to have themselves a nice little spawn point right in the heart of it. A little bit of camp progress on 4th, wind 73. Just a one blueberry entering the sector, and that's about it. Axis begins stacking the hard camp. JC pops one. Bear Wayne John. JC holds. Gonna bandage real quick. Scrano over there to the left. Scrano checking out who took out his buddy Blueberry. Scrano pops one. Scrano's gonna enter the building maybe with the STG in hand. Scrano. Scrano. Go for the shovel. Scrano. Don't miss it. Scrano. Oh, Scrano nails the shovel. Nice job, buddy. Able to commit to it and go for the swings and nails it right in the hard camp. Beautiful job by Scrano. 27 minutes left to go. Panthers do still cruise around in the wheat field, but the Raspberries seem to have overwhelming map control at the moment. 27 minutes left to go. Raspberries on the right side. Ironically, the Axis on the left. But the Raspberries are over here to the rears. They got a Stewie in support. Stewie's zipping around. Let's go check out the Stewie's positioning. Stewie is over here down to the south. As Stewie should have a good bead on these spawn points. Take a look at the Stewie's POV. Stewie's cruising forward. Gonna be able to locate that garrison over there to the left. Lenny standing in front, trying to deter them. Stewie turns around and gets the garrison. And just like that, the Allies have stormed back. And it looks like they're going to be capping West Vierville, everybody, with a full-on team effort from all across the map. What a wonderful, wonderful display of teamwork. And it forces the Axis to put that champagne back on ice. Derek, over here in the church, looking for maybe a shovel or a knife. Derek gets one over here. Gonna go for two. Derek gets two. Oh, Derek with a double knife here in the church. What a beautiful play there by Derek. Go, buddy. What a beautiful, beautiful one. Unbelievable. That's the kind of plays we want to see here in competitive Hella Loose, everybody. Derek doesn't mind. Derek will head back to the redeploy screen with a smile. A big, fat smile. Raspberries begin pushing out to the front door. The Axis has been almost completely cleared out, but they have a good chunk of blueberries down to the south. Let's go check out the front line, shall we? JP walk, Patagata. Allies suddenly have the momentum here, making their way over to Church Road. The Axis are down to three garrisons. Allies dealing with the... Oh, we got the fourth garrison right there, actually. Right there, south of the hard cap. So that is cooking. Petagara. Takes caution here in the building. Petagata holds. Wants to make sure to take advantage of this. Looking at the map real quick, deciding what the next move would be. Church Road has a couple blueberries on it. Puma's in retreat away from the front line. We got a Puma down to the south. One Blueberry watching the beach. Reverend Forest. Little spawn wave, though, for the Axis to the rears. Where is this spawn wave? Coming over here to the back of West Vierville. JPL up to the north, taking out the garrisons. Possibly took out the one there in the middle. Pierre, premium note over here in the hard cap. Premium note, no doubt the adrenaline is pumping. Looking to put down a critical OP in the bush. And smack dab in the bush it goes. Premium note's going to instruct the squad to look now for spawn points. Big spawn wave up there to the north. As the allies begin losing this around 25% marker. Oh no, one pump gump and premium note share. Shots together. Got a Sarah Goober pushing into the building. Jay-Z up top. Jay-Z shreds energy. Lady Niska doesn't want to lose this point. Lady Niska looking to take matters in her own hands. Takes a nice quiet moment in the corner. Oh, hold on. Got a Sarah. Oh, got a Sarah. Caught unawares. Niska. Take a second to reload. Wait for more. All the Raspberries are coming back for the defense. Look at that swarm of teammates working their way back to help hold this. Garrison down to the south from the Axis has been taken out. Puma still over here, coming around. No Axis heavy armor, it seems. Don't see anything. One Raspberry in the middle. J6. Lady Niska. Proxy satchel's right there. Unfortunately, Lady Niska doesn't know. Lady Niska. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shaka. Trying to tell her. Oh, this proxy satchel. And now the Axis have something going. They've squashed the Allied front door spawn points. And now they're making their push into West Vierville. We got a Puma coming right down the middle. Looking to wipe spawn points. Just cause some ruckus. Puma takes a rocket to the front, though. JC. Puma fires short. JC's got another opportunity. JC. Oh, JC gets wiped. Frag out. Peanut. Puma still backpedaling. Bombing run on its way. This is going to be an Allied bombing run, I believe. Unfortunately, the commander did not have the greatest intel there. Looks like it's only going to get maybe two. Puma looks for another direction. Felix on the opposite side. Felix with the bazooka. Felix and nails it. And the Puma goes ba-ba-ba-dooey. Another Puma to the rears. Medium 75 on its way forward. This other Puma's trying to do some work. Medium 75, though, should be able to intercept it. Medium 75 turns. Puma. It's a three-person Puma, I believe. Yep, three-person Puma versus three-person Medium 75. Hold on. Let's see what happens. Sometimes the Puma can outdance the medium. No, not this time. And West Verville looks all nice, safe, and secure. Just got one last OP with banana berries on it. CD's nuts. Sergeant Elusive. Mo. Down to the bottom. Mo. Mo understands what kind of stressful situation they're in. The raspberries may be too much for the banana berries. Rocket. From JPL, I believe, and thrower 66. Oof. Medium 75 takes a little bit of a beating. I don't know if another one will do it. JPL's going to give it a shot, though. JPL. Oh, but a rocket. Medium 75 survives another one. I think the outpost was wiped. Yet another rocket. Scrano not able to get the satchel on just yet. Got to try to head out to the back of the tank. Scrano. Oh, and it lands on the ground, but the medium 75 gets destroyed anyways. Take a look at Church Road, everybody. Mary Poppins back here defending against Bumhead 2. Tag 80. Working around to the rears. Panzer 4 on its way. Tag 80. Let's see how Tag 80 approaches defensive SLing. Tag 80 missing a few shots there and frag out. Oh no, 1 for 3 for Tag 80. Gets one. Major Tip Toucher, maybe the next victim. Yes, 2 for Tag 80. But still, solid run by Tag 80. Panzer 4 coming back here to help out the situation. I think we just got a couple last raspberries. Dasha looking to close in on Bumhead 2 here. Dasha peeks around. Jumps. Dasha. Oh no, Bumhead 2 saw it first. One last OP they have to deal with. Yarevs. Mo. Major Tip Toucher. Mo. Angles. Oh, Major Tip Toucher with a shot. Bombing run called in on the offense. This is a bombing run airhead combo. The airhead right there and right in the middle of West Vierville. For the hell of it, let's go check out, see how this airhead lands. As the raspberry sprint out, there is the airhead. PK tent comes up, starts to dismantle. And the airhead is no more. $14:42 left to go, everybody. If you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers, for this ladies only event, or ladies are in charge event, here hosted by 27th and Bad Company. Today we have seen 2 captures. Yes, I think 2 captures. No, 3. Axis. Oh, I lost track. We see multiple captures. But it's been a good one so far. Back and forth all across the map. Got a couple really good plays. Oh, lots of melees as well. Caught a double melee in the church. King Squad OP still active in the back line. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to take a second and hit that like button if you could, please. If you have any questions, go to drop a comment below or in the chat. And then, last but not least, if you're interested in trying out competitive Helios, feel free to check out the link, Discord link in the video description. Almost up to 1,000 members. course, you don't have to stay in the Discord if you don't want. It's meant to be a little bit of an Ellis Island for people to come and go as they please. To join competitive Halo Loose teams from both console and PC. I think we have found, or we're over 100 people that have found competitive teams so far. We may be at 120 or something, I'm not too sure, but over 100 is, just want to get to 100. Texas Beats. Food bar for life on the opposite side. Texas Beats gonna go for it. Texas Beats. Oh no! Heard the BAR, thought it was gonna have the advantage. But Texas Beats loses the 1v1. Nice, big, strong push by the Axis. .76 coming up here to the north. .76 is going to hold. You do see that Allied, or the Axis tank out there, but obviously from this position, they're not going to have that much luck. .76 is going to try to peek to the right. Over here to the front line, we do have Sergeant Malarkey perhaps getting a satchel on the P4. Sergeant Malarkey. Oh, man. Right there on the opposite side of the wall. Legs sticking out. But the Panzer IV would keep on moving. Joe Popper. Gonna mark it real quick. Rocket to the back from Mr. Dr. Plem. Dr. Plem. Going for number 2 here. Ricochet. Gonna line up another one. Just a little bit off. Under 11 minutes left. Front door is suddenly non-existent for the Axis. They got a couple of blueberries here, but they need a garrison, a couple of OPs, maybe. As the Axis, or the Allies, may start to get a little bit of cap progress. A couple proxy satchels go off the hard cap, but nothing too serious, it seems. Sergeant ED. Wipes an outpost. Going to possibly place a satchel on the half track. Oh no, may have already used the satchel. Raspberries come out to inspect. Stark. Oh! Falls face first. Raspberry still holding strong here. We do got that P4 right here on the border. P4 crosses the gap in the wall. Gonna push towards a hard cap. Another proxy satchel. Cap progress on Church Road. Church Road not looking hot. We got a front door garrison though, so they can start bringing in bodies. Panzer IV enters the hard cap. Look at the Panzer IV go right here in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Uncontested for the most part. One rocket sailed into the back. Badger's trying to circle around, trying to get another one in. Badger nails it. Rocket to the right, but it ricochets. Verbal Predation and Badger may have one more for it. There we go. And Badger cleans up the P4. Very solid back and forth around the hard cap. Church Road. Let's go check out Church Road, everybody. Surprised we haven't seen cap weight yet. Axis bringing back just enough bodies. Go get a POV of Hux. Hux. Looking to make a difference here. Start this cap weight. Lines up. Doesn't have the shot. Hux will push. Fire suppressive fire. Or lays down some suppressive fire. Thinking about an outpost. Nope. Those are grenade. Other grenade. Lenny 90. Eight minutes left to go. Are we going to see some wild last minute Axis tank push? We have one heavy spawned up to the north. Medium 75 cruising over here. Defense holding. Scootron 420 over here to the rears. Sergeant Bear, Remy. Sherman's going forward. We got Mo. Mo might be chasing it. See what this banana berry's trying to do here. Oh, Mo. No satchel on. Looks like it just got rockets. But the heavy is on its way forward. Got a Panther. Panther's gonna ricochet up to 75. 75 pushes. Knowing there's not that much they could do from the front, Panther backs up. And already 6 minutes, 40 seconds left. What do the Axis have up their sleeve, everybody? We got some banana berries and blueberries up here on the front line. Maybe just a few frags away from hard cap. Serrano coming around the left. Could able to use a shotgun and blast him back to the redeploy screen. Absolutely beautiful. 6 minutes 15. Church Road looks good. Blueberries holding strong. Axis begins some cap weight. Now if the Axis get a little bit over, they gotta really start thinking about the all-in call. Abandon Church Road and get everybody in sector. We got some good counterflanks happening here. Felix, Fubar for life. Looking to find these Axis outposts. Fubar for life. Oh, gets absolutely shredded by the banana berries. Big raspberry wave by the church. Airhead called in front door. But we got a lot of raspberries back here. This airhead is going to be right there, as we can tell by the outline. Plane goes above. And there she falls. 5 minutes left to go. Some blueberries got to stay back here to help hold this. The Panther's on its way. Panther may circle south to help protect that airhead. Church Road looks good. Just enough people on defense to help hold it. Now these blueberries just got to keep in mind that they're in the 5 grid and not in the cap weight. Bombing run on its way. This is going to be the last Axis bombing run of the matchup, and it goes just a little bit too deep. Just a little bit too deep, I think. It's going to come on through here. It's going to get 1, 2. Damn, just a little bit smidgen too deep. Blueberries, we got the Axis beginning to stack. The houses. The Goddess Sarah has made her way around, and look at her burning LPs coming out to the opposite side. Goddess Sarah. Probably can't believe she made it this far already. Going through all those raspberries, now jumping across the road, looking for more. Looking for more to take down. Goddess Sarah goes inside the church with full confidence here. Goddess Sarah, no! Oh, almost had the shovel. Oh, that was almost perfect. The airhead didn't land. The airhead is alive and well. The Axis commit all their bodies towards it. Here we go. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left to go. Puma, Panther in the circle. Cruising about, splashing, burning outposts. The Allies need a full retreat. Do we got an outpost or garrison? We got a garrison. We got plenty of outposts around. We got the garrison on the border. We got a Stewie coming up from the north. We got a garrison down to the southwest. So the Allies will be pouring off of that. Puma Panther doing work. They control pretty much both of the key places in the circle. And the Allies are going to be forced to come in from the church. Monsoon up here into the top. Rocket sails on forward. Monsoon maybe thinking about putting a proxy satchel down. Monsoon holding. Looking to hold these stairs. Mine is placed down below so we could see that little outline. Look at all those raspberries at the top left of our screen, everybody. Working their way back towards the hard cap. Puma's charging right in the middle of them. Look at the Puma go. The Puma's in first gear. Oh, they blast another wave. Lady Niska running back as fast as she can. Counter bombing run on its way for the Allies, and it's gonna be absolutely decimating. Oh, the blueberries are all in the buildings. No, the blueberries are all in the buildings. And Scrano survives the bombing run. Oh, this is chaos. Lady Niska's gonna see this back on stream and can't believe it. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Can the Allies stop it? No, the Axis get the cap in. Will we see any counter cap? No, cap progress begins on fourth. Win 73, a couple blueberries in the sector. Explosion happens down below. What was that? We had a Stewie die on the main road. Panther still alive, Puma still alive. And with a minute 51 left, everybody, the Axis will come away with the 3-2 victory and an electrifying ending. What a push, what an airhead call. Getting the full team to launch on forward and get that cap. Oh my gosh, got it, Sarah charging on in, burning outposts, jumping over the wall, going inside the church. Going for that shovel swipe inside the building. Or inside the main church right there. And the Panther and the Puma teaming up to push in the hard cap and just keep roaming around and burn all those spawn points. What great teamwork that was. Well, thank you for joining me today, everybody, for this one. Be sure to leave a like button before you take off. If you have any questions, go drop a comment below. And I'm going to have 2 more streams tonight. A Commander POV stream, which will start around probably 6:15 or something like that. And then right after the Commander POV stream, we're going to have a competitive match between a South Korean team, Harang, versus MIB out of Brazil. That'll be a back-to-back stream, so there are going to be no breaks in between those, so just be one stream, and then I'll start the next one. There won't be need to switch in any thumbnail. It's going to be the same video. And then Media Sherman goes bop-bop-a-dooey right here in the hard cap. Alrighty, congratulations once again to the Axis for taking home a hard-fought victory here today on Omaha. And a very, very good matchup. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just a real good one. 15 seconds left to go. And there we have it. What an ending. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. We'll give commands to a Commander La Sauce. No doubt, relieved to see that last second cap. Everybody, well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.